Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. We're back in our base, all safe and sound. Expanded a little bit, made myself a fabricator. Got us a box here that has our rock drake eggs safely inside, nice and cozy. We've got a few goals for today. First and foremost, we gotta hatch that rock drake egg, so I need air conditioners to do that. Because it needs to be inordinately cold to be able to hatch one of those guys for some reason, instead of warm like other eggs. And that's going to take quite a bit of metal. So I'm going to be farming quite a bit today, trying to get that all sorted out. Other than that, I'm also going to go look for another base location, so that we can have just a backup plan in case this place fails. Also, I'm going to be looking for a main base location as well. Other than that, there's not much more to it. I'll update you when I get something done. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so I just saw this place explode. I think they're being raided at the moment. They are, there's somebody in there. Tribe of Lucy. I kind of want to go try to talk to him. Actually, I'm going to go do that. Excuse me? Would you by chance be raiding this base? Hey, somebody lives here. Put their stuff back. You know better. That's stealing, and stealing is wrong.
Can't really hear what you're saying.
Oh, really? Wait, hold on. Alright, so I kind of just decided to let this guy do his own thing. I do feel bad for the guy that he raided, but the damage has been done. And I'm not, this guy hasn't done me any harm, so I'm not going to kill him. He's also a low level, level 65. So at least the guy he raided, he was in a stone base, but it didn't look like he had much anyways. I didn't see any dinos, maybe he killed him before I got there or something. If there were dinos and he was killing them on passive, I would have stopped him, but it didn't look like much harm was being done. That's why I don't keep my base out in the open, by the way. Because people like him could just walk up with grenades and blow open my door and take all my stuff. Oh, wait a minute. This is just his base. It's literally right around the corner from where he was raiding that guy. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to remember this, just in case he ever tries to hit my base up. That's weird. Why would he make his base so close? I don't know. It didn't look like he had any tames either, so how did he get up here? That's weird. Oh well. I'll keep this in mind just in case he raids me. Alright, so I'm back in my base. I've just went on a metal run, and I've got a little bit of metal smelting up right now. About, I think, 350 in each one, right? Yeah, about 350 in each. And we're gonna need all this metal to be able to make our air conditioners. We've already got 800-ish smelted already, which is pretty good, not gonna lie. But we need a total of 1,600 to make all 20 air conditioning units that we're going to need. I also found this blueprint. It's a simple pistol. Kind of We're never going to use it. Durability is terrible on it. But I just thought I'd show you that. I've been getting drops off screen, and if you see me with more blueprints, that's probably where I got them from. The main hiccup that we're going to run into, I think, is getting silica pearls. But I'll deal with that whenever the time comes around. I'm just going to continue to farm metal and hope for the best. And whenever I get to the point where I need electronics, I'll figure something out. Alright, until then. Yeah, so that happened. I was just going on a metal run with my Ravager, and I got killed by a level 400-ish Menagamar. By one of the tribes on the server. I have no idea why. I just saw him, I turned around, said hello, and then he killed me. Yeah. I tried to ask him in chat why, but he just pretended not to know English. So, It is what it is. I'm actually surprised we didn't get killed earlier, because this is Ark, and we're on a PvP server. I'm gonna miss Jimbo. He was a good boy, but we're gonna have to do without him for a little bit. Yeah, it might sound a little bit strange, but I'm not going to switch servers or anything like that. I think that might have been just a weird, like, I don't know what it was, but it didn't seem like he was out to get me. It just kind of seemed like he randomly killed me. So, I don't think we're in any danger, and I'm going to keep playing on the server for a while. At least until I actually wipe my base or something. So we got kind of lucky here. I found a 135 female Ravager. It took quite a few tries to actually get it wrangled in here. It's kind of in a bad spot. It's out in the open, but hopefully nobody comes around to grief our tame. This is the highest level one that I found, which is a higher level than Jimbo was, so it'll probably do us pretty good. Alright, we have got ourselves quite a bit of metal stocked up here. A lot of metal. So we've got, I think, 2,400 here, and a little bit extra. Plus there's some smelting in the forges here, and a little bit more in here. So, we're sitting pretty good on the metal for the air conditioners that we need. The only sticking point, though, is, let me show you. Here. They need 15 electronics each, which take 1 metal and 3 silica pearls. Silica pearls is the hard thing, mainly because getting silica pearls on Aberration is kind of difficult. Well, to get in bulk. There's a big lake here that has some spawns for silica pearls, but getting them in the amount that I need is gonna take a while. I could hop on over to Extinction to farm the electronics there, because it drops from just the nodes that you can mine there, which would be the smart idea, but I don't really have any amounts to go do that with, and I'm being molested. Hold on, give me a second. But yeah, we need about 300 electronics in total to be able to make all of the air conditioners that we need. We need 20 for some reason to be able to hatch that rock drake egg. It's gonna be a temporary setup at my base. I don't even know if they're all gonna fit on my base, but we'll find out. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here trying to find some pearls. I'm trying to find a place to park my Ravager at the moment, and put down some sleeping bags. But yeah, I'll update you if anything unique or exciting happens. Yeah, this, very quickly I determined that this is not going to work out as well as I thought it would. Because, if you can tell, there aren't really a ton of silica pearls there. You can kind of see them sparkling on the ground there near those crabs. But even on small tribes with 3 times rates, it takes a while to get all of the pearls that I need, because I need 900 in total to be able to make 300 electronics. And I'm also being attacked by literally everything here. But that's fine. And I get, like, sometimes a minimum of 6 pearls per, you know, silica pearl bunch, which I found really weird. So yeah, I end up just deciding to leave, mostly because I was running out of stamina. And I went to go kill those tech dinos instead, because they drop like 30-ish electronics sometimes whenever you kill them, which is like 90 silica pearls. And I got like 150 from this run alone, and it took me all of 2 seconds to kill a tech dino. So that's what I ended up doing. And in the end, we made it back to base with quite a few electronics and a little bit more smelting. We've got all 300 for all 20 of the air conditioners that we need, and all of the metal. The only sticking point so far is the, what is it? The polymer, that's right. We need more polymer, but that's easy to get. I was just being lazy in this clip, and I just wanted to make up 13 just in case we could get away with 13, not 20, like the wiki said. So that's what I'm doing right now, making all 13, and so yeah, we're gonna try to crack this egg open, and hopefully it'll be over easy. Alright, Managed to get the egg into a comfortable spot to where it's incubating, and it's gonna take a whole 3 hours to hatch. Oh boy. Now I should mention that this is not inside my base. All of these air conditioners are on top of my base, and I have no turrets, meaning that if anybody sees this, they can just walk up and take my egg. Now, luckily my base is pretty hidden. Here's a little bit of an update. I painted it all black so that it's harder to see. This is a failed wire, ignore that. But yeah, I painted my base to be a little bit darker, so it's hidden a bit more. It is making a little bit of noise with the generator running and all 20 air conditioners blasting at once. I'm just gonna kind of hope nobody finds us in the 2 hours it takes to hatch that egg. Yeah, it'll be kind of a big fail if somebody just walks up and takes the egg that I spent an entire episode getting. Oh Jesus, I just went AFK for like 20 minutes, thank God it's still here. I have no idea what it's gonna be, what color it's gonna be, if it's a boy or a girl. I really don't care, to be honest, as long as it gets us around. The stats don't really matter because it's such a low level. All I can hope is that it's a healthy baby and I don't have to take it back. Hello? You gonna come out? Oh! We got twins! They're stuck in the air conditioners, but we got twins! Aww, look at that. Okay, this is actually super duper good. How do I get them out of here? I don't want to destroy all these. Oh, look at them! They're so cute! Okay, hold on, I gotta get them unstuck real quick. If you ever want to get babies unstuck from somewhere, all you gotta do is just use a cryopod and cryopod them up. Just like that. And you can move them wherever you want. Cryopods really are a godsend. Okay, so hopefully we can just raise these guys up in here. Okay. Alright, here he is in all of his cuteness and all of his glory. Well, her, it's a female. Here are the stats. 1500 health, 500 stamina, weight's 432. Not amazing, but what can you expect from a level 25, really? The other one has about the same stats, you can see right there on the cryopod. Okay, so now we're gonna have to go get something for them to eat. Because rock drakes, baby rock drakes, they only eat something called nameless venom, which only drop from those little rat people I told you about before, which spawn in the blue zone. And they'll eat them once every couple of hours. And we can pause that by just putting them in cryopods where they don't have to eat, but they won't grow either. Yeah, and we have to do this for about the next 50 hours, almost. I'm not joking. They take a total of 50 hours to grow from 0 to 100. And, we don't have them protected by turrets. And they're not inside either. So that's going to be a little bit of a pain. I'm using Chuck here to kill the Nameless because it's probably the easiest way to do it. I might take my Ravager down later just because he's a lot less noticeable. These guys kind of, not rarely, but uncommonly will drop Nameless Venom, which is what the Rock Drakes use to eat. I don't know how many we're going to need, but they only last for about 4 hours in the preserving bin, so we're going to have to come down here pretty constantly to get more. Okay, so I just went on a little bit of a metal run here, and look what I found. Yeah, people just have Volanosaurs on aggressive wandering in the blue zone. That's why you gotta be careful whenever you come out here. You have to always be on the lookout, because that guy nearly killed me. I was about to jump down there. Oh, man. I don't know why people do that. Alright, we're about 4.5 hours in, and this girl's at almost 10%. Yay! Alright, coming up on the first imprint here. 8 hours in, only 17.3% of the way to maturation. They hit the juvenile stage, thankfully. They start to slow down how much they eat at juvenile and even more at adolescent, so I don't have to go out and get nameless venom every couple hours. You can't see it, but in the background I'm also raising the other rock drake. I named him Timmy, this one Trixie. Props to anybody who gets that reference. Oh jeez, I hope that this is at least a not a 33% imprint, because this takes so long. I don't want to have to, like, miss an imprint, but I will if I have to. It doesn't really matter. Please don't want Nameless Venom. Aw, what's Cuddles? Here you go, big scale. Oh, yay, 50%. Okay, good. So I only have to do that twice. In 8 more hours. And her stats went up a little bit. Not a lot. I think like 300 HP is the only thing that went up. Okay, well, back to waiting. So this is kind of strange. I was wandering around and I see this refining forge, or industrial forge, and a vault just out in the open being used. It's kind of weird. Or at least I thought until I saw this. There's a gas bag, and I saw a mana just before this. I didn't catch it on film, but a gas bag just going off towards that tree area, and the mana went the same way. I didn't catch the tribe name, but I kind of was putting 2 and 2 together. And I didn't know for sure what they were doing until I saw this bad boy over here. A transmitter. So these guys are on the server, raiding some kind of base over here. And that refining forge was to smelt all their metal for repairs. So I'm not one to stick around to get killed by those guys. So I tried to run away as quickly as possible, and I managed to get myself stuck in another hole. This time with my Ravager. Unfortunately, my Ravager can't use climbing picks. Back at the ranch, the little kids are growing up to be quite big and invasive. You know what we haven't had this episode yet? A close call. Actually, we already had one. What about a second one? Well, here it is. Who do you think's gonna die? Me or the fish? Well, me. And my Ravager was there. Surprisingly, when I got back, my Ravager was still alive. Desperately in need of health, but alive. The original reason why I came down here in the first place was to get red gems for the Rock Drake saddles, and it kinda went awry when I wanted to cross a small stream. Yeah, I think I'll wait on those for a bit. Alright, well, I decided next time that I was gonna take Chuck down here to get my red gems. I ended up dying, again, don't ask how, it was stupid. My armor might have broken, shut up. And I got the red gems that I needed. Thankfully, we got 200 here. We need 85, I think, for each saddle. Yeah, the rock drakes are getting pretty close to being fully grown. They are getting way too big for our base location. They are literally bigger than our base, and they are very noticeable. I'm surprised nobody's seen them by now, but you know how it is. Things happen. Oh, and I almost forgot, I made a metal cliff platform while these guys were growing up, and I also made, wait for it, an industrial forge. All while they were growing, I was just farming metal non-stop, basically, to get these 2 items so we can have another secure location to do some fun things with. Hey, what's that over there? It's my rock drake, fully grown and ready to party. Look at this majestic guy. Isn't he so pretty? And he's huge. So these guys are really nice because they can do quite a few things, like climb up walls. No other dino can do that. Well, a couple can, but this is the coolest one, so, you know. Plus, that's not the only function they have. They can also glitch out like that. And fly. Well, not really fly, but glide. So yeah, this is the guy we've been after for the past 50 hours. With him, we can do quite a few things, but the first thing I'm gonna do is go and get more eggs, just in case this guy gets killed. Just look at him go. Back in the radiation zone, we got us a couple more eggs with our brand new rock drake. It was pretty easy, only took like 30 seconds, and we got pretty lucky. We got ourselves a 170 and a 165 egg. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.